sa wakas po, magkakaroon na tayo ng subway. We were the first to have the LRT in the whole of Asia, and although we were a bit delayed in having our subway, now we can say we have truly modernized our transportation in this country. Let today's event be recorded in the annals of Philippine history as another first of the Duterte administration, and to his critics, I have only this to say, manigas kayong lahat.
Good news mga mamsirs, ang Metro Manila Subway ay aarangkada na. Sa katunayan, dumating na sa bansa ang pinakamalaking bahagi na gagamitin sa tunnel boring machine para sa naturang proyekto. Welcome back mga mamsirs. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, maligayang pagdating po mga mamsirs. Inaanyayaan ko po kayo mag-subscribe at pindutin ang bell icon para updated ka sa mga ganitong videos. Tiniyak ng DOTR, Department of Transportation, sa kakayahan ng Pilipinas matapos ang naturang proyekto tungo sa madali at maayos na transportasyon para sa mga biyahero. Ang Metro Manila Subway ay talagang hindi na po mapigilan. Patunay po ito ng ating pamahalaan ay talaga namang ginagawa po ang lahat mapabuti lamang ang ating bansa at maging ang mga susunod pang panahon sa Pilipinas. Panoorin po natin ito.
The TBM is equipped with an articulation jack system for negotiating sharp curves. The cutter head is composed of a front and rear shield, and the articulation enables them to excavate these curves. The erector holds a segment for each stroke of excavation, assembling these segments in rings. The erector places each segment in place individually, and then places the key segment, completing the ring. The TBM uses a symmetric staggered joint construction. The embedded pumps in the backup cars pump A liquid and B liquid to the grouting units mounted in the machine. 2 grouting units pour grout between the segments and the skin plates, while the TBM performs excavation. This prevents subsidence and water leakage from between segments, as well as rapidly stabilizing segments. The additive pump in the backup cars pumps foam and polymer to the cutter head. Additive is injected by the cutter head while machine excavation is in progress, solidifying the mud. The screw conveyor carries excavated soil to the rear of the TBM. The soil is passed through a rubber hose to a backup conveyor and tunnel conveyor in that order, and carried to the rear of the tunnel. The use of tunnel conveyors is far more efficient than evacuation by muck cars. The rolling stock supplies new segments. The rolling stock is made up of a locomotive, 2 segment cars, and a platform. A crane picks up individual segments brought in from the backup and loads them one by one to the erector. EPB machines improve excavation efficiency and contribute to urban development.
There you have it, everyone. We just learned valuable pieces of information about the tunnel boring machine. And now, I would like to give the floor to our Contract Package 101 contractor, the Shimizu Fujita Takinaka EEI Joint Venture, or SFTE-JV. Let us all welcome Mr. Roberto Jose Castillo for his message.
We commit to you the best that we can do to try to finish this and make it partially operational, as the Secretary said, as Tugari said, by December. And we will try our best, and what we will do is we will hire as many people as many as 6,000 people, direct workers and hires for the group to be able to deliver the project as scheduled and as required by our customer, the DOTR, and the people of the Philippines. We would like to especially thank the Japanese government for their financing of this project, and for the Philippine government for pushing a project like this, which employs a lot of people who are in need of employment right now.
May I call on our lending agency and development partner, the Japan International Cooperation Agency, also known as JICA.
We assure you that JICA will do everything it can to support the Philippine government and the DOTR, not only for this project, but for all of our other partnerships under the Build, Build, Build program amidst the difficult conditions we are experiencing due to COVID-19. I have always believed that difficulties often bring out the best in people who sincerely cooperate each other. This ceremony, along with the delivery of the first set of fourth generation ARBs for ART-1 last week, only goes to show that the teamwork between Japan and the Philippines continue to flourish despite these challenging times.
Moving on to another respected guest who joined us today, we have the Chairman of Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA. Let's all welcome Chairman Benjamin Benhur Avalos Jr.
I'm most honored to be part of another milestone in our country. Despite the onslaught of the pandemic, the Philippine government has never wavered in its commitment to better infrastructure, carrying out the mandate build, build, build. As the first subway railway system in the country that will provide mass transport in the national capital region, the MMDA strongly believes that accelerating our mass transportation system with this unified subway station will steer us to the right course. We are inspired by this vision, and we are motivated to take part in this mission as well.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live here at the Manila Harbor Center, we present to you the ceremonial unveiling and ribbon cutting of Kaunlaran, the first tunnel boring machine of the Metro Manila Subway Project. With this, may I call on the following officials to proceed in front and do the honors of unveiling and ribbon cutting. Gigantic machine will dig underground and will lay the tunnels which will connect specifically the depot and Quirino Highway Station of the partial operability section. Indeed, this project has gotten exciting.
Sa wakas po, magkakaroon na tayo ng subway. We were the first to have the LRT in the whole of Asia, and although we were a bit delayed in having our subway, now we can say we have truly modernized our transportation in this country. Let today's event be recorded in the annals of Philippine history as another first of the Duterte administration, and to his critics, I have only this to say, manigas kayong lahat.
The Secretary of Department of Public Works and Highways, Mark Villar.
Kahit hindi na ako mag-speech, okay lang naman sa akin. Pina-speech niyo pa ako. But I'd like to, of course, all my fellow members in the cabinet who've worked just as hard, snappy salute to you, Sec Art, my idol, my Batman, and to the rest of the DOTR. You guys are amazing. You did amazing work, and I can't say enough about it. Congratulations. It's an honor to be part of this historic event. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po tayong lahat.
The Batman and Robin team of the Infrastructure Projects, Secretary Mark Villar, the youngest in the cabinet. Pero maski na ho pinakabata yan, hindi ho mahuhuli sa performance. Soft-spoken, quiet. Maski binabatikos at sinasabing ang infrastructure hindi matatapos, sige-sige lang si Secretary Mark. In fact, pinakita niya kung paano siya magtrabaho in quiet and as effective as he can be. This tunnel boring machine symbolizes its name, kaunlaran. Today, we ask you as we applaud the coming of kaunlaran, I ask you, join us in riding the tunnel boring machine and riding the first Philippine Metro Subway because ito ho ay paglakbay papunta sa kaunlaran.
Makibahagi, ano ang masasabi mo sa video na ito? Huwag niyo po sanang kalimutan mag-iwan ng like at komento.